What's up, guys? Welcome back to Basement Boys Podcast. I'm Landon.
I'm
Zach.
Zach.
We haven't been live in the past few weeks. This is a reoccurring thing. We go live and then don't stream again for the next 3 weeks. Stuff got busy with the holiday, Easter. Got work. Life comes around. But we're back and we're here to stay.
Yeah.
We've missed a lot in the sports world.
Yeah, a lot.
NBA playoffs just started. NBA or NFL offseason just sort of came to a close.
Mm-hmm.
The draft's coming up. We'll be live for that next week. We'll have a live reaction. We got a TV in the studio.
Basement.
The basement.
The basement.
We got a TV down here. We'll have a live reaction for it. So other than that, let's get right into it. Let's pull up the outline here.
Okay.
I'm unprepared.
We added something last minute too, so be on the lookout.
So let's get into some trending topics right off rip. Mike Tyson
Beat the crap out of that guy on the plane.
Yeah, you saw it?
I saw it.
You saw the video?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson brutally assaulted a guy in first class, on a plane. It was bad.
Well,
most people are on Twitter, just go on Twitter, look up Mike Tyson plane, and I assume the video would come up. It's pretty brutal. The guy has to hold him back. He just goes in 20 times with a right hook. It's
you know what I'm more impressed about? Not the fact that Mike Tyson did that. I'm more impressed with the fact the guy was conscious at the end.
Yeah.
He could take hits from
was
Mike
he?
Tyson. Yeah.
Oh, he was.
He just had a little scratch up there.
First of all, why would you piss off Mike Tyson?
Yeah, well, the story was that the guys were drunk out of their mind and were just talking his ear off, and Tyson just got pissed.
Just this guy's talking my ear off, so I'll beat the shit out of him.
Pretty much, yeah.
Did you know boxers, if they assault someone, can be charged with assault with a deadly weapon?
Well, I heard he wasn't even arrested.
Oh, he wasn't?
That's what I heard.
I mean, he's Iron Mike. What are you going to do to him?
Yeah. A taser would probably take him out. But
I don't know.
Find out? Let's find out.
I mean, we don't really have access to Iron Mike.
We have access to a taser.
We do?
I got a little stun cane.
If this stream, though, after it goes up, if this video gets, what are we saying, 50 likes?
50 likes. No.
20,
30? I know where you're going with this.
I'll get tased if this video gets 50 likes.
Okay, yeah. And I'll do something, but I won't get tased.
If this video, I'll clip this segment right here. If this video gets 50 likes, I will get tased by his stun cane.
Okay.
Is it one of the ones that shoots it, or is it?
No, it's
just a little taser.
It's like a baton. And
okay.
It's studded, and electricity runs through it.
Okay.
And you touch yourself with it. Not yourself, but you touch people with it.
Okay, yeah, 50 likes, I'll do it.
Okay.
How many likes for you to do it?
100. I'll double.
100? You'll double? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get 100 because, we don't have 100 subscribers. But on the off chance we do.
Hey, man, I'll do it.
Hey, to whoever's watching right now, like the video.
Dude.
You can see me get tased.
Yeah. 50 likes, I'll jump in the car over.
50?
Yeah.
Let's talk some more trending topics. We have the NBA playoffs going on right now.
It's been pretty entertaining so far.
Kyrie putting up 39
and losing.
That's the bigger story.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum says game time and hits him with the 1-2 spin off the glass.
In this series, in the clutch, hasn't missed a field goal.
Really?
Really, Jason Tatum.
What are they? Last 5 minutes?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So the last 10 minutes.
Jaylen Brown kind of stinks.
What do you mean?
He had 4 turnovers within 2 minutes last night.
Oh yeah, but he led him in scoring. So.
He did?
Yeah, he had 26.
Fair. Wait, he had 26?
Yeah. Tatum dished out 10.
Yeah.
He had a double-double.
Because weren't Jaylen Brown was really the only guy who scored from the field efficiently. Katie got to the line.
Yeah.
That was the only real place he scored. I think he had 18 from the line and 10 in the first half from the field. KD goes 0 for 10 or 0 for 11 actually, I think, around that range. In the second half, from the field. That's the bigger story. We already knew how good this Boston defense was going into the playoffs.
Right.
But to see KD get shut down like I've never seen KD get shut down before is insane. Milwaukee's playing. I'm a Milwaukee fan for all those who don't know. Milwaukee's plan last year was to just let KD cook and guard everyone else. And it kind of worked. It almost didn't work. Yeah. It was an inch and a half away from...
Story of my life.
Yeah. But, if KD's foot's a foot back, they're going to the...
Yeah.
They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
They're going to the finals.
Probably the finals, because I don't see that Atlanta team beating Brooklyn Nets after a Game 7 win in Brooklyn. But anyways, Marcus Smart had a phenomenal game.
They already named him Depoy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's deserved. I would have gave it to Giannis, but it's deserved.
Yeah. I'm obviously not happy that Giannis didn't get it because I'm a Bucks fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not mad. I didn't want to see Gobert to get it because I don't think Gobert deserves 4.
Bridges could have won it, and I would have been mad.
Jaren shouldn't have won it. No. He leads the league in fouls per game, which is huge. He averages 3.8 fouls a game.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can't do.
Right.
If you're a starting big man in the NBA, he also leads the league in foul outs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, to quote a Celtics fan I know.
Who's a Celtics fan? Yeah. Oh no, you can't say that.
Okay. I can say the first part.
You can say the first part, not the second.
Well, basically, he said his argument was Marcus Smart.
Yeah. He's a very vocal Celtics fan.
Yeah.
He that was his only argument about how they were going to beat the Nets, which is fair.
It's fair. It's working so far.
And he said it in he's like, Marcus Smart. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
Standout player in this series, Grant Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Grant Williams has thoroughly surprised me. I didn't know who he was.
Really?
I did not know who Grant Williams was. I was just like, who is this smaller version of Al Horford out there? But he played great defense against KD when he was on him.
Period. He had 18, right?
I think so. Horford played amazing. Horford coming back to Boston I think Boston without Horford isn't winning Game 2.
Especially with no Time Lord.
Yeah. Because Tice, the Celtics aren't as good defensively with Tice as they are Horford. Which, it's backed up by stats and the eye test.
Yeah.
Tice is more of a... He's not really an athletic guy.
He's not really a great player.
He's all right. I like him.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of Max Crosby of the NBA. Except, not as good as his position.
He reminds me of Birdman Anderson.
He does.
Yeah.
Except not as cool.
All right.
You're just a white guy.
Yeah. He's kind of cool.
He's got some tattoos.
Yeah, he's got that beard, don't he?
He's got a little... little scruffy.
Yeah.
But Al Horford, I think he fouled out last night. He had 18, I think.
I think it was 16.
16. And great defense. His defense, he is he's a 6'10 center, I think. 6'9", 6'10.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the shorter side for center. But he's one of the most, I think he's the best perimeter defending center I've ever watched in the NBA.
Yeah, I'll have to agree here.
Because, you don't really think of a center as a perimeter defender.
Right. He can move great.
The only other guy that is big in today's NBA that I think can cover people on the perimeter is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 names I have in my mind.
Embiid can cover other bigs on the perimeter.
Yeah. Celtics, even though they won, they can do a lot better offensively.
Yeah.
They played awful in the first half. And even Jaylen Brown's shot selection is not good. He had a mismatch on Drummond at the perimeter, and it was pretty much an ISO situation. And he takes a step back three.
Speaking of Jaylen Brown, we should start doing the Pirtle live.
We should,
because he was today's Pirtle, and we should start doing that live every time we go live.
I like it. Well, I already did it. We already
did it today.
Already know it because we mentioned Jaylen Brown, but we'll do it. We can do Pirtle Unlimited.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to do one right now?
We'll do it after the second.
Yeah, we'll do the trending topics.
What else do we got here?
How about Deebo Samuel?
That is a whole.
Oh, really? Okay.
Segment.
Okay.
Chris Middleton, who scored 40 points in a crucial game 6, I think it was, against the Nets last year, is out 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks.
I think it's a knee. Let me look it up here.
That's not funny.
Chris Middleton injury. Out for rest of first round with MCL sprain.
Yeah, that's. You know, I mean, the Bucks aren't the Bucks without Chris Middleton.
But I think if this were last year, that would be a way more serious injury. But this year, I think we're a lot deeper.
Yeah. I
think the best bench we've ever had in the Giannis Antetokounmpo era of the Milwaukee Bucks is 2019 when we were the one seed for the first time.
Yeah.
And we went against the Raps. What?
Got bounced by the Heat.
We got bounced by the Raps.
Oh, y'all did?
Yeah. The Heat was the next year.
Okay.
I mean, Giannis played in one game of that series and we won, but that's a topic for another day. But this Milwaukee team has a lot of players that can back up Middleton. Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, Bobby Portis even. We saw last year Bobby Portis can back up pretty much anyone on the team, and he brings energy, which is what you need in the playoffs. Even Javon Carter. Javon Carter is getting quality minutes in the playoffs. He's getting 10 minutes a game, and he's playing good defensively. His offensive stats aren't the best, which he's never been the best offensive player.
Right.
But he brings energy defensively. He brings stuff that you don't see on the stat sheet. But I think the best starting five for the Bucks right now: Lopez, Giannis, Allen, Matthews, Holiday. Because you get a very good defensive team with Allen
and Holiday.
And Holiday. Even Matthews, he's been a 3-and-D guard for his entire career, basically. And then you have Portis off the bench still. Portis got socked in the eye last night and was bleeding all over the place. So I don't even know if he's going to play Friday.
What if you go crazy small, put Javon at the 1, Grayson at the 2, and then Drew at the 3?
Would put Drew at the 2, then Grayson at the 3, because Grayson's like 6'6", I think.
Okay.
And then Giannis at the 4, Lopez at the 5.
Yeah.
Or what if you even went smaller and put Portis at the 4, Giannis at the 5, or Giannis at the 4, Portis at the 5, because Portis plays more 5.
Yeah.
That we played pretty much like Portis played the 5 last year because Lopez got hurt for the entire playoffs. Speaking of Lopez, he is having a great run in the playoffs. He scored 25 last night, 18 game 1. He's Splash Mountain for a reason.
Word.
What else do we got here? Embiid,
game winner.
Embiid calls game.
Got his revenge.
Got it. Yeah.
Not quite the stage, but
did you see him?
Talking to Drake.
Talking to Drake after the game. He's flicking sweat all over him. That
Embiid's
was an insane.
Character.
I think Embiid is the most physically gifted big man shooter in the league. I was gonna say offensive player, but that's the whole nother conversation. I think he's one of the best 3-point shooters as a big man. Him and Jokic are definitely up there.
No.
No?
No. You're forgetting somebody.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm forgetting somebody?
You're forgetting the guy.
Who's he play for?
He won the 3-point contest this year.
Oh, Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cat's the best 3-point shooter, big all time.
All time, yeah.
But Joel's definitely up there this year.
Yeah,
he's probably second or third.
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
How am I forgetting
It
the
took me a
best big
second,
man shooter of all time? But I think the Raptors are going to take Game 5 or Game 4.
The Raptors.
Yeah, Raptors.
Oh, you're talking about Philly now. I thought we were just because you were talking about Milwaukee, and I thought you thought Demar was still in the Raps.
Well, then we talked about.
Yeah, I know.
I think
Cat got me all befuzzled. I'm a big Cat guy.
I think Philly will take it in 5.
A gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, I think Miami will take it in 5.
I think the Sixers have the 3 best players on the court, and that's never a good sign for the opposing team.
I think not having Matisse for Game 4 in Toronto is going to be detrimental to that Philly squad because he brings some of the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
I'm saying Bucks in 6 versus the Bulls. I think Bulls will take, whether it's this game or the other game they'll have at home. I think we beat them in Chicago at least once. Honestly, I can see Bucks in 7 too. I think it'll go to either 6 or 7. I don't think because I don't think we'll win.
It still.
Yeah, I think we'll take it. But I mean, if DeRozan drops 40 on us every night, every game we're not gonna, because nobody can really guard him. Drew Holiday doesn't have the length to guard DeMar DeRozan. And Chris Middleton, I mean, he's a solid defensive player and he's tall, so we could put him on DeRozan. And you have the issue of Zach LaVine.
Right. Yeah.
I think if this Chicago team has Lonzo Ball, it goes to 7 and it's a toss up. I also think they're not a 6 seed, but if they have Ball.
Yeah. The East is so
stacked.
Yeah, right now.
And for Boston Brooklyn, I'm saying Boston in 6.
Yeah, Boston in 6, really.
Yeah.
I'd say Boston in 4.
Really?
Yeah, rude. I'm on the train. Shout out my boy Hector.
Moving over to the West. Let's talk about the 1-8 combo over there.
Okay.
Suns, Pels. What are you saying for this series? Booker is out for the rest of this series, possibly the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's huge for them. Without Chris Paul, the Suns were 19 and they were like a 19 team win.
Okay. So
I mean, you take the number 1 option off that team, they're obviously going to get
Suns
worse.
Pels, so it's 1-1 right now, right?
Yeah. And Pelicans won convincingly.
Yeah.
Convincingly.
11 point game without Booker.
I'm gonna say it. Pelicans in 7.
Okay, I'll go Suns in 6.
I mean, both respectable.
Yeah.
I think Brandon Ingram is a terrible mismatch for them. I mean, Mikal Bridges is a good defender, but I mean, Brandon Ingram's so fast. But yeah, I mean, you have CJ. Who else? Jonas Valanciunas. I mean, Jonas Valanciunas is the best rebounder in the league, in my opinion.
He's up there, yeah.
That's a very well built team. You add Zion to that team, that's a championship contender. I mean, and is he? Is there any possibility of him coming back right now?
Yeah. They said he can come back next series if he comes back at all.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Who's the 3 or the 4-5? That's not Boston. Jazz, Mavs.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I could see the Pelicans going to the conference finals.
If they get Zion.
If everything goes right and they get Zion.
Yeah.
Going a little bit further with that for a 5 matchup in the West, who do you think's winning between the Mavs and Jazz? Luka's out for Game 3. It's all tied up at 1-1.
It's all tied up at 1-1. Luka's out Game 3. I say the Jazz take that game.
Yeah. I'm saying Jazz go up 3-1 and they blow it. Because the next 2 games are in Utah.
I think they go up 3-2 and blow it.
You think they go up 3-2? I could see it. I mean, you add Luka to that team.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're so much better.
Mavs with Luka are sweeping the Jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a terrible mismatch for him. Dwight Powell, who is a fast center, he doesn't play big. He plays like a guard.
Right.
That's not a good matchup for Gobert because Gobert's slow and a rim protector. And Powell can make the 3. You have Luka, who won the Jazz is guarding Luka.
Have you seen the video of Spencer Dinwiddie going up for a dunk and Gobert blocking it from the baseline?
No.
Like, he jumped from around the rim, got in front of Dinwiddie, and blocked it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, actually.
It's crazy. So, and the Warriors, Nuggets, Warriors in 4. I don't know how your MVP can't make it out of the first round, but that's a whole different conversation.
I don't think Jokic is the MVP.
Me neither. That's why I said that.
Fair.
Give it.
You told me this stat earlier. The Warriors right now have the highest rated offensive starting 5 of all time.
Yeah.
With Jordan Poole, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Andrew Wiggins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're at like 207.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. Jordan Poole, you don't know where he was drafted? He was drafted to the Spurs. I was thinking about KPJ for a second.
Yeah.
KPJ was drafted by the Bucks.
KPJ was drafted by the Bucks.
Poole was a pick before the Bucks. That's why I thought he was drafted by the Bucks.
No, it was Poole, Keldon.
Poole, Keldon, KPJ.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it was those 3 in
Yeah.
I think, the Warriors either take this. I think they'll take it in 4. It could be 5 if they lose one in Denver. Home court advantage is everything in the playoffs. Yeah. So I could see them losing one in Denver. But I don't see an outcome where Denver comes out on top.
No.
So we're at the 7-2 matchup. Grizzlies, Minnesota. This is a very interesting matchup, I think.
Yeah.
Minnesota is looking hot. Karl Anthony Towns is looking more different in his career than he's ever looked in his life. He's playing with swag. He's getting mad. He's getting after it. Patrick Beverley has done something to this Minnesota team.
Yeah, and I like it.
I'm saying Minnesota in 6. I think Ja, even though he's a great player, I think if he puts up 30 a night throughout this entire series, I still don't think it's enough.
All right. I think they take it to 7 and fall short.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I was very high on this Grizzlies team, and now I'm not so high.
I had them as a finals contender.
You have Warriors Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Do you still have Bucks even though Middleton's down?
No. Warriors Celtics.
Warriors Celtics. Well, Middleton can come back next series, I just read.
Really?
So, yeah.
Well.
It's 2 to 3 weeks, which this series could go to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because if it'll be Game 3 Friday, so we have to play there's at least got to be 3 more games, which is a week. Or it's at least a week and a half. So possibly Game 2 of the semis, Middleton can come back.
Barring injury, Warriors Bucks. With the Middleton injury, Warriors Celtics.
I like it.
Yeah.
So that's all the matchups in the playoffs right now. We have Demar Derozan's 41 points against my Milwaukee Bucks was infuriating to watch.
He shot the ball really well, and he shot the free throw really well.
Yeah. He is one of, if not the best mid-range shooter I've ever seen in the modern NBA era.
Oh, yeah.
The announcers called him Frozen DeRozan, which even made me more mad, which led me to turning off the TV in the fourth quarter. And we came back. It was a 4-point game at the end, which is insane because Portis was out and Middleton was out. We had, I think Javon Carter got 15 minutes last night, which is, good for him, but
right.
We don't usually play him that much. And I'm a WVU fan, so I like Carter.
Right. And I'm a Villanova fan, so I love Eric Paschal.
Yeah.
Floating that out.
Yeah. Speaking of Villanova,
Jay Wright.
I'm so glad he's gone. I hate that dude.
Oh man, well, just great career.
He'll go to the league. I think he's going to the league.
I think he's going to the league.
Yeah.
I heard he was going doing higher up basketball operations for Villanova for at least a year.
General manager type stuff, but not general manager.
Yeah, I think AD type stuff.
Outlet or recruiting maybe,
yeah.
Something like that. He's been. I mean, as much as I hate Villanova as a WVU fan, props to the guy.
Top 10 college coach all time.
Top 10, you think? I'd say top 15.
Yeah.
I don't really have a list in front. I don't really know off rip, but I'd say he's probably top 15. Just not looking at a list. I mean, Huggs is up there. Huggs is probably 7 or 6.
Yeah. Wooden,
Williams, K, Wooden, Jim Boeheim, maybe.
Beeline.
Yeah.
Izzo.
What else do we got here? Move to some football. Actually, no.
Okay.
Let's one last thing in the NBA, and then we'll move to football. So I was watching First Take, or a segment from First Take earlier. It was J.J. Redick and Stephen A. Smith, and what's the other guy's name? He's like some old dude. It's an evangelist for Bob Cousy.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's some like odd name, right? It was Bob Cousy. It's already in them.
Mad Dog Russo. Chris Russo.
I knew it was something Italian.
Yeah.
But J.J. Redick, Stephen A. Smith, and Mad Dog Russo were on First Take this morning, and there was a debate of who I don't know the specific question of the debate, but it brought up Chris Paul and Bob Cousy and who was a better point guard. Mad Dog Russo is a Bob Cousy evangelist that swears he was the second coming of Jesus. Okay, I'll admit the guy won. He won like how many championships he won? Like
probably
4,
at least 6.
6. He was one-time MVP, 2-time All-Star MVP. The guy played in the 40s. Yeah. Like, is the 40s, 60s? What time?
50s, 60s.
50s, 60s?
Yeah.
The guy played in the 50s and 60s. And J.J. Redick dropped a one-liner that he said plumbers and firemen were guarding him.
Yeah.
And that's literally true. There's a clip of him standing behind a screen for at least 10 seconds and lining up a 3 and shooting it with one hand, and it was awful for him, and it rattles in. I mean, yeah, the guy's a Hall of Fame, but he played in an era where the guys guarding him were bums.
Yeah, and the refs dressed like valets.
What?
They had like suits and top hats. Man.
They did?
They did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I'll never forget Bob Cousy's 2K16 91 overall amethyst card.
Yeah.
But
what's the Bob Cousy played for the Hawks, right, for some of his career? Or am I thinking of another white guy?
Bob Pettit.
Bob Pettit is a good 2K card.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 95 overall.
Yeah.
But he's not better than Chris Paul.
He's not better than Chris Paul. Chris Paul is the best point guard of all time. Chris Paul is the best point guard of all time.
Well, what are you saying?
Chris Paul is the best point guard.
Chris Paul's the best point guard of all time.
Point guard.
No.
Pure passing, playing the position, best point guard of all time. Are you thinking Magic?
I'm thinking Russell Westbrook.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You have Paul 2, Magic 3 then?
No, I have Curry, Magic, Westbrook, Paul.
Curry, the best point guard of all time?
Yes.
Curry doesn't necessarily play the point guard role. He's a good guard, and he facilitates. Guard. He facilitates, but he's more of a scorer than anything. Chris Paul is a pass first guy.
Right, but he's the best player to ever play point guard.
I'm saying best point guard. Like
Landon
follows the position as it's like by the book.
Then probably Oscar.
I mean,
Oscar's
he played in the same era.
Okay.
Like, I mean, not to say Oscar Robertson is garbage.
I think Oscar Robertson's 10 times better than Bob Cousy.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's top 5, if not. Yeah, he's top 5.
He's top 5 because, I mean, he was first guy to average triple-double, and it was insane. Like, he won a championship, or won a few, I think.
I'm sticking with it.
Russell Westbrook, best point guard of all time?
Curry, Magic, Westbrook, Paul.
I think Paul's 4.
Oscar Robertson's 5.
I would say CP3, Magic, Curry, Westbrook. Curry is he's a great player. The best shooter of all time.
Yeah.
He's not a pass-first point guard. I'm saying best pass-first point guard. Playing point guard like you...
I'm saying like the best player to ever play the position.
Okay, yeah. Curry is one of, if not the best player to ever play at the one.
Okay, I'll give you... Yeah.
CP3 is the best player to ever
be running offense.
Running offense at the one.
I still have Magic over him.
You're saying Magic 1, CP3 2?
Well...
Or are you having Westbrook up there in that conversation?
I don't know if Westbrook is a pure run the offense guy either.
Well, when the offense runs through him, would you call Westbrook a pass first point guard?
No.
Okay, then that's not the argument.
Then Magic Paul Nash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd go CP3 Paul, CP3 Magic.
Okay.
I almost said CP3 Paul.
He's just so good. He goes by two names.
Honestly, Steve Nash probably top 4 in that conversation. I did not think of him when we were doing this.
I'm at 6 to ever play the 1. 3
That's fair.
To run the offense.
He shouldn't have won an MVP
especially over Kobe.
I'll say that right now.
Or over LeBron, by the way, who averaged 31 that year.
Yeah. And I don't hate LeBron. I just think he's the second best player of all time. Nothing against him. He's an amazing player.
It's a respectable take. I just don't agree with it.
But I'm not one of the guys that says he's garbage and 7th best all time.
Yeah.
But I think JJ Redick is completely right in his stance.
I do too.
Mad Dog Russo also said he didn't think CP3 was a top 5 point guard ever.
Well, he probably has
obviously Kuzi, probably Curry.
He's probably racist.
He probably is. He's an old Italian guy.
Yeah, he probably has Nash and all those guys ahead of him.
Yeah. The NBA reffing has been atrocious. I'll just start off by saying that.
What's the guy's name? Scott Foster.
Scott Foster.
I don't get how that's allowed.
Chris Paul is. I have a thing about Scott Foster that I found out today.
Really?
Chris Paul is 0-14 in playoff games ref by Scott Foster in his career. 0-14.
I don't know how that's allowed.
So you remember Tim Donnie? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Most infamous sports ref of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Bet on his own games. Would change the outcome based on games. There's a whole document. There's probably there's a 30 for 30 about it. There's probably a few more documentaries about it. He has come out and he's come out and said that he bet on games he reffed, and he would tell people around him to bet on games he reffed.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know who one of Tim Donaghy's best friends was during this time period? Scott Foster. So this just proves, if he's telling his close friends and family to bet on these games, he's obviously telling Scott Foster.
Yeah.
So Scott Foster was in this betting ring.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't get caught.
Right.
So he's obviously a corrupt ref. It's just the league has done nothing about it to get rid of him.
I mean, I don't get how you can't investigate something after
the NBA is so
times.
Sketchy about that. 14 times. I mean, you think you just okay, there's a trend here. Let's just have a different ref.
Yeah, for CP3.
There's that. I don't know refs' names. Obviously, I know Tim Donaghy and Scott Foster. It's pretty much the only 2 refs' names I know.
Scott Foster he reffed the Hornets game we were at.
Oh, he was?
Was that him?
I think it was.
Because you were like, damn, I hate Scott Foster.
Yeah, I probably was.
You were like, everybody was like, boo. And you were like, yeah, it's Scott Foster.
There's the one bald black guy who, I don't really know how to describe him, but I know what he looks like. That's the only other ref I know. But yeah, something has to change.
Yeah, that's
and last night, Scott Foster did not ref last night in the Boston game. There were 34 fouls called in the first half. Leading into third quarter, I think.
Okay.
But still, that's awful. They were in the double bonus in 2 of the quarters yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were supposed to be cracking down on that.
Yeah, like it's like usually playoffs come around and you let up a little bit and let them play, let them get physical. But literally anytime you like, I know hand checking isn't a thing in the league anymore, but it still happens. Like you still like check up with your hand. Anytime that would happen, they would call a foul. And I don't really get it. I don't know if the refs went back there and had a meeting and said, "Hey, it's getting too physical out there. People are enjoying it too much. Let's like shit on their parade."
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't get it. Something's got to change. But moving on to the NFL, Deebo Samuel has requested a trade from the 49ers. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the 49ers basically said, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Austin Conaway, is a big Niners fan. He did not take this news very well.
No, he didn't. He basically... Can we say that?
No, I don't think so.
Well...
I think that goes against terms of service.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to say. I saw the story. Yeah. But he said that he was going to do something not okay.
Right.
Not to other people.
Right. But, yeah.
Yeah. I think you catch our drift. Where potential landing places for Deebo Samuel? Where are you thinking?
I like Washington.
You like Washington?
I like Vegas. And I like New England.
I like Green Bay.
I don't.
Well, obviously, because you're an NFC North.
I'm a big NFC North guy.
He's a Vikes fan, but you obviously don't want to play Deebo Samuel more than once a year. Yeah. And potentially more in the playoffs.
Right.
Honestly, I could see him going to Miami.
I can see Miami.
I could see New York Jets.
I could see the Jets.
I could see the Lions, honestly.
If the Lions draft a quarterback, I could see them going in on a guy like Deebo.
I think this holdout will go on for a lot longer than people are expecting. I don't think.
Yeah, they're not going to trade him like on draft night or anything. Well,
who knows? Maybe the Niners move up and take a big name wide receiver, like a Drake London or Garrett Wilson or someone.
Maybe.
Get a few picks out of Deebo, and
maybe they trade. Maybe they package. I don't know. Package Lance and Deebo. Trade up for a good quarterback.
Then they still have Garoppolo, and they wasted a fifth overall pick on. I think you stick with Lance. I like Lance personally. I mean, we have not seen he has one start and he won. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we have to go off of, and he has a few scheme plays where he comes in for a rush and he has a few touchdowns, like 1 or 2 touchdowns off of him. I'm doing Jordan.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the move that makes the most sense for him is Arizona, Miami, or Green Bay. One of those teams, because Arizona lost Edmonds, so they don't have a running back one unless you consider James Conner a running back one, which he really isn't anymore.
He had 15 touchdowns last year. Well, imagine.
Chase Edmonds was hurt a little bit too, so he
imagine
got
Vegas with Deebo Samuel.
That running back room would. Because Deebo's, he's a running back. He catches screen passes.
Yeah.
He's like Myles Gaskin, but on roids, basically. That running back room is insane in Vegas if they get Deebo. You got Deebo, who's a hybrid, Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, and Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber's a running back 2 on some teams.
Yeah, or if you want to count him as a wide receiver, you got him and Tay, which...
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah. That's a scary offense with Derek Carr.
Yeah.
And if they draft a good tackle...
Well, I say, who the hell cares about drafting a tackle when you have Deebo Samuel? And just trade that pick.
All those teams have the draft cap to sign him.
Yeah.
Packers would probably have to do some finagling with restructuring contracts because they couldn't pay Tay. I don't think... I'd say Deebo probably wants less than Devontae Adams.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so. I think he wants a lot. A lot.
Do you think he deserves a lot though? Because running back, if we're considering him a running back, which I guess half of him would be a running back.
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's just funny to think about, I guess. The right side or the left side?
I don't know.
Front and back. Front and back.
I don't know. If you're considering him a running back, you don't pay him as much. Yeah. Because you typically do not pay running backs as much money in the NFL.
Yeah.
We saw what happened with Le'Veon Bell and he went to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I think he gets a starting quality salary in the NFL because he signed a 4-year $7 million deal. Like that's nothing for Deebo Samuel. I don't know where he goes. He could stay in San Fran.
Yeah. I don't think
Xavier Howard requested a trade and he stayed in Miami.
Right.
We'll see what happens with it though.
You gonna do the ranking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we have one more thing to talk about with the NFL.
What's up?
So, NFL all season has just wrapped up. We're going to the draft next week. Where would you rank the top 5 off seasons so far for each team? Like who's had the best off season? And we'll do like a few of the best ones you can think of, and then like some of the worst you can think of.
Okay, some of the best I can think of. Raiders, Vikings, Dolphins.
Why would you say Vikings? I know you're a Vikings fan, but like
we got our QB.
Okay.
Beefed up our D line.
Okay.
We got a couple.
Got rid of Mason Cole.
Got rid of Mason Cole. Got a couple solid O line pieces and got Zadarius Smith. So.
I like it.
And we hired a new HC. So.
I like Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, that's 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah.
L.A.
Bills.
They
re-signed everyone and brought in Von Miller.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver's a big one.
Yeah.
Chargers. How are we forgetting about Chargers? The worst. I have a hot take about this. Jacksonville is the worst. Has had the worst offseason. They paid Devontae Adams money for Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
Not to say Christian Kirk's a bum. He's not worth Devontae Adams money.
Right. You know who's going to, flourish and blossom next year?
Who?
Andy Isabella.
You think?
I've been saying it for 4 years.
You've been saying he's going to flourish and blossom for 4 years?
4 years.
Has he not? He's
no.
Not really. Well, who? I get Darnell Mooney and the 2 short wide receivers for Chicago and Arizona. There's Darnell Mooney, and then there's the number 4 for Arizona. There's Darnell Mooney, and then it's another D. I forgot him. I get those 2 mixed up.
I don't know Cardinals roster off the top of my head.
I gotta look him up. It's gonna kill me.
It's not Rondale Moore.
Rondale Moore.
Oh, it's Rondale Moore. Okay.
I knew it had a D in it. Pause.
Why is that a pause, dude? You're so immature.
But Rondale Moore, honestly, is he's a shifty, he can catch screens, he can jet sweep, he can catch stuff over the middle of the field. I think honestly he has better upside than Andy Isabella.
Well, hear me out.
Oh God.
I just think he's that guy, you know?
Well, you've thought this for 5 years now?
Yeah, but I saw
this is the 5th year?
I saw that tape of him coming out of UMass.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Andy Isabella's face. Is he white or black?
He's very white.
I figured with a name like Andy.
Let's pull up Andy Isabella.
Okay, yeah.
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 There's pictures where he looks even more white, like this one.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, Detroit Lions have done nothing, which I think makes no sense for them.
Got DJ Chark, but
yeah, DJ Chark. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
DJ Chark changes nothing for their offense.
Yeah.
I mean, DJ Chark's like a mid wide receiver.
Yeah.
No hate to the guy.
You need.
He's a certified bum.
You needed a quarterback. You need
an O-line. Other than Panay Sewell.
Yeah.
You need a quarterback. You need 4 O-linemen other than Panay Sewell. You need a D-line.
Well, 3.
3.
What's his name? Ragnow?
Ragnow. Yeah, Frank Ragnow. Big Frank Ragnow guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm high on him. I'm not high on drugs.
You're just high on
I'm high on Frank Ragnow.
That's caught me off guard. They need DBs.
Yeah.
Name one Lions DB.
Jeff Okudah.
Okay. That isn't injured with a season-ending injury.
Yeah, I couldn't say.
Emelowe Afungwo.
Ooh.
I think that's how you say it.
Mm.
It's something complicated. The only other guy I know on defense for them is Alex Anzalone.
Yeah.
Because he played for a relevant team and then went to the Lions.
Played for the Saints, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And his name looks like something else.
Alex Anzalone.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't on the outline, but I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Kyler Murray. Where do you think he's going? Do you think he's getting traded?
No, I think he's staying.
I agree.
I've seen so much stuff about, he's coming to Minnesota, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want to pay him that much. When we got a top 10 guy for like $35 million.
Yeah.
We don't need all that.
I think it was their OC. It was one of their coaches or higher ups.
Mm.
He said there was a 0% chance of him trading Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Honestly, if he were to go somewhere, I could see San Fran.
Yeah. Or once Detroit gets their ducks in a row, which I don't think they will.
Yeah, they won't.
In the next 3 years.
They won't do it for the next 20. I won't see Detroit win a championship in my lifetime.
No.
They're like the Chicago Cubs of the NFL.
Yeah, except the Cubs won something.
Yeah, but they didn't win for
like
120 years. Like, moving over to basketball, basketball. Or do you want to do the ranking?
Let's
first?
do the ranking. I'm excited.
So we're doing a sport that we don't really ever do on this channel,
but a sport I love.
The WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment, or
yeah.
It used to be World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
Let's just call it as it is. We're gonna rank the top 5 entrance songs of the WWE/WWF of all time. Mm-hmm. Do you want to do 5-5 or do you just want to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Let's do 5-5.
Okay, what's your 5?
Shawn Michaels, because he's just a sexy boy.
I like it. I like Shawn Michaels too. Not like that, but I like him.
Yeah.
Heartbreak Kid. Sweet Chin Music and all that.
Music.
I have the Undertaker at 5.
I get it.
I'm a big Undertaker guy.
Yeah.
Whenever I was watching, I mean, everybody pretty much believed that the WWE was real when they were 8.
Yeah.
Including me, and I thought the Undertaker actually had the power to die and come back alive. Yeah. So he's a badass for sure.
And also it's a good third down song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good third down song.
Especially in Milan Pusker Stadium in Morgantown, West Virginia, when the crowd's going crazy and the air smells like Fireball whiskey.
Oh boy.
What's your 4?
My 4 is Christian. Edge's tag team partner.
I was never a really big Christian guy.
Really? I
was a big Edge guy. I did it again. All right. At 4, I have the Olympian Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
That's the Rocky song.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I thought of the first American song I could think of, and I did Rocky.
Yeah.
Who's your 4? Or you said you
4 is Christian.
What are we doing?
My 3 is Kane. The Big Red Machine himself.
Undertaker's brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah. That'd be a sick band name.
Yeah. It's probably already. It's probably trademarked by the WWE.
Probably. At number 3, I have the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
There was nothing more insane than watching Randy Orton RKO people left and right.
Especially like
every night.
out of midair. Like when he got Evan Bourne.
The moon something, I think it's called, the one he flips off the top rope.
Yeah.
I haven't watched WWE in a fair amount of time.
Yeah.
But this is just off like our childhood wrestlers. The one where he turned Seth Rollins' curb stomp.
Yeah,
the one where he stood on his neck and bounced him up in the air. That was insane.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's not a real sport. That takes skill to do. Who's your 2?
Speaking of the best finishing move of all time, there's nothing like rewatching the 30-foot Swanton bomb on Randy Orton on Monday Night Raw. My 2 is Jeff Hardy.
I like it. I'm a big Jeff Hardy guy.
Oh, yeah. He's my personal GOAT. Undertaker's the GOAT. But he's my personal GOAT just because of my childhood.
Yeah. I have Stone Cold Steve Austin at 2. Yeah. That might be a little controversial, but I have Stone Cold Steve Austin at 2. Within the first half a second of his intro song, crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, that's why I have it at 1.
I obviously was not alive to watch Stone Cold live,
right?
But I had an old WWE like greatest hits disc that I would watch in my mom's Chevy Traverse on the little pop down screen, and I just rewatch it for hours. And one of the greatest hits was Stone Cold driving in on the Zamboni, and then the beer truck, and then like waterboarding Vince McMahon and beer.
Yeah, he's my 1 actually, just for that reason. You know, when you hear the glass break, shit gets real.
Yeah. You won't believe who I have at 1.
It's probably Cena or The Rock.
I have Edge at 1.
Okay.
I'm a big guy.
Big.
I like Edge. Edge is... I watched a lot more of Edge when his... I was probably like infant age when he first came into the WWE. When he made his comeback is when I really started to like him. His Royal Rumble run where he won it all after his back surgery. His wrestling style is very physical. Again, I know it's not real, but it still takes mental and physical strength to do the stuff these guys do.
Speaking of Royal Rumble off an injury, Cena's Royal Rumble win off a pec tear, like 3 months early. Yeah, crazy stuff.
Pec tears are violent.
Yeah.
Like, there's a viral video of this guy doing an incline bench a few months ago, and you could see it just, and his arm went backwards. I was like, oh god. I didn't incline bench for like 3 months after that. But yeah, Edge is iconic to me. Yeah, he's like.
Remember when he had like a talk show?
Yeah.
On Raw.
Yeah, The Miz did the same thing.
I've never liked The Miz or Daniel Bryan or Cody Rhodes.
Same exact thing.
Really?
Here, yeah. But the same thing with Stone Cold. As soon as you hear the first half a second of Edge's intro, you think you know me. It just crowd goes crazy. Yeah. I think the 3 people that really do that in the WWE or used to are Edge, Undertaker, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think Cena's in there too. Once you hear the trumpet, yeah.
Yeah, let us know. That's all for this segment. We added it last minute.
Let us know if you want
more WWE content. I mean, I'm open to watching a match or two every Thursday or Wednesday or whenever they show WWE.
I think it's Monday and Friday. I don't know if it's Monday and Friday
honestly,
still, but
if WWE comes to Charleston, we could do a Basement Boys vlog and go to a WWE.
So down. I don't know the roster right now. I know Roman Reigns is on a huge title run right now.
Okay.
But
who is Cena still doing it, or is he gone?
I think he's back. I think Cena's back.
Is the goat? You remember the goat mask guys?
The Fiend?
No, it was the something brothers.
The what?
He had the goat mask and all the lights went off.
Was it like Bray Wyatt?
Bray
Wyatt. Yeah, they got released. I think.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Released as in
they're like no longer on the roster.
Oh, okay.
And then Ambrose is with AEW, I think.
I'll tell you one guy I want to see more of in the WWE. Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, you see the shirt I'm wearing. Like,
yeah. I'm a big Pat McAfee guy, too.
McAfee, if you want to come on the show, just let us know.
Like, if you want Zoom call, dude.
If you want to let us on your show.
Even better.
Yeah.
I'll get the cigar like I'm AJ Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Let's see what other segments we have planned for today, and then we have one more topic for today.
Okay.
Spin the wheel.
Love it.
This week we're going to do. Let me get out the whiteboard here. We're gonna do. Let me read the actual thing here because it's kind of a mouthful. If hoopers were football players, we're gonna have a. Do you want to do offense, like offense v offense or offense v defense? Who's better? I feel like we could actually like have a better poll if we do offense v defense.
Okay, I'll take offense.
I'll be defense. We are going to
because that's like real life.
Yeah. Yeah. We are going to. I'm not gonna spin a wheel for this one because it's just numbers. I'm gonna ask Siri if no, not now. Huh? It popped up when I said it. I'm gonna ask Siri number 1 through 5 for point guard through center.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ask it a number from 25 or 20. What do you think? Like age wise, 19, 18, 18 to 40.
Okay.
Yeah. For age, and then we'll pick one of the players that fills out those parameters, and then we'll put them on an NFL squad.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first.
All right. I'll just do a random number generator.
Okay.
So I don't have to ask Siri.
Why don't you let the people see it?
Fair.
And I'll look up, like, the ages and stuff, if I don't know it off the top of my head.
Okay. So we have a random number generator here. We're going to start 1 through 5. Point guard.
Ooh.
Okay. Then 18 to 40.
Okay.
28. So you got a 28-year-old point guard.
I don't think Luka's 28.
No, Luka's like 26. It'd be good if you got a center. I see three that are good. Terry Rozier, Dennis Schroeder, Fred VanVleet.
Is Marcus Smart a point guard?
I'd let you have him.
You want
him at your offense.
Yeah.
I would put him at corner if I had him.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
is that Alex Caruso? You could get Alex Caruso at slot.
Okay, so we're getting 3 receivers?
Yeah.
Give me Terry Rozier as one of them.
Okay. I have to write this. Terry Rozier. You just want to do one O lineman so we're not here for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, O-line. Running back. You want to do multiple or just one?
Just one.
Tight end. Not forgetting anything. Fullback? Why not?
Nah, that's good.
Alright.
Yeah.
You want to just do your whole offense and I'll do my whole defense?
Yeah, that's cool.
So as of now, we have Scary Terry, at wide receiver 1. Or wide receiver right now.
Yeah, just wide receiver.
Alright. have a 3.
Okay, so small forward.
What am I doing? 40. Oh, if you get 38. 27. I'm trying to think of young wings off the top of my head.
Giannis.
Yeah, that's you don't even have to look at anybody
Okay,
else.
so give me Giannis at tight end, please.
That's insane.
Whoa, oh, never mind. It had to be a 3.
Is that Sue Bird?
I don't think it's Super. Brianna Stewart. You were close.
I just know Sue Bird and the Liz Cambage. That's the only two I know. Yeah. I was thinking about how it could fit the entire thing. Yeah. I just put Giannis. All right. Shut up. All right. We have a power forward right now. A young power forward. I'm thinking Poku off rip. How old's Poku?
Yeah. I think he's 19. I don't think
Joshua Primo. You could get Primo.
Yeah, Primo's my only option.
Primo's your only option?
Yeah.
Okay. What's Primo? Primo's power forward, right?
He's a wing.
We'll just call him.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you want to put him?
A receiver.
He's obviously gonna be 3.
Yeah.
Unless he's like nice and we just like don't know it.
I feel like he would be pretty good.
I don't think I've ever watched Joshua Primo hoop.
It's okay. I watched him at Bama.
You have a 3 guard again.
Okay.
That is 32. A vet 3 guard. Maybe DeRozan. Is DeRozan that 32? Maybe a bit younger.
I don't care.
Nick Batum. We were just talking about him.
Yeah, we were. Okay, there we go. Jimmy Butler. I'm seeing Jimmy Butler is jumping out to me.
I was right. Demar Derozan.
Yeah.
Serge Ibaka, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, James Harden, Gordon Hayward.
I hope I'm not missing anybody.
Reggie Jackson, Hassan Whiteside, Eric Bledsoe, Kent Bazemore, Brandon Jennings, Tyreek Evans. Shout out Tyreek Evans. I haven't heard that name in a while. Mason
Shout out
Plumlee.
Festus Ezeli.
Yeah.
Need a running back. Yeah, give me.
You want Jimmy at running back?
I want Jimmy at running back.
I would have done the same thing.
He's a junkyard dog.
Jimmy Butler. Toting the rock. I like that.
Yeah.
He's scrappy. Chicago boy. Okay. We have a 2 guard. You haven't really gotten
I need an lineman.
Yeah, you need an lineman. It's going to be old. Oh, no. 27. That's your lucky number.
Yeah, 27 again. A 2? It was a 2?
It was a 2. Zach LaVine, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Wiggins. Clint Capella. There's your lineman. He's not really bulky, though. Like. You don't want to be.
Okay, give me. Shoot.
Honestly, Zach LaVine at wide receiver would be pretty tough.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be.
Zach LaVine. You need a QB still, by the way.
A lineman too, so we better land on a 5.
Come on, 3, 2. This has got to be your point guard, pretty much. Let's see what the age is. It's got to be like 30. I'm calling it. 30. Oh, that was close. Westbrook.
Yeah, I'm taking Westbrook at my QB. Let's go.
Dang it.
Let's go.
I wrote down Westbrook.
You're boo for that.
I'm not putting down this. 40.
No.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
You got your own lineman.
Oh, shoot.
It's a floater. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what
right?
you're talking about.
32. It's going to be like some big dude. Oh, that's stupid. Like Mason Plumlee or something. It's going to be Mason Plumlee, isn't it? Okay. Maybe Baca or Draymond, honestly. Draymond plays big. Hassan. I'd go Draymond.
I'm
personally.
going Draymond, yeah.
Is it D-R-A-Y or D-R-E-Y? D-R-A-Y.
D-R-A-Y. M-O-N-D.
I just wrote Primo, like people will know who that is.
I mean, I think they will.
I guarantee if you ask 10 people who Joshua Primo is, 5 people wouldn't know.
Well, to be fair, they're casuals.
I forgot who Joshua Primo was. I won't lie.
That's right, because I asked you, I was like, would you rather have Chris Duarte right now or Primo at 23? And you were like, who?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got Russell Westbrook at the QB. You got at wide receiver, just wide receivers, Joshua Primo, Zach LaVine, Terry Rozier. I don't know why I said Joshua Primo first. Toting the Rock, you got Jimmy Butler. O-lineman, you got Draymond Green.
That's pretty nice.
And tight end, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Star. That's our stud right there.
I'll write your name up here.
Are you just going to do like D-line, linebacker, corner, safety?
Yeah, I'll do D-line, edge. D-E. I need the same amount as you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 spins. So, LB, I'll do 2 LBs.
2 corners.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2 corners, safety. That'll be good.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I forgetting anything? That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we doing repeats?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
We've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Alright.
I'll do my spins here. We got a 5.
Ooh.
Give me like 28. Give me like 28. It's going to be something stupid like 40. 33.
33.
Mm-hmm.
Only 5 is DeAndre. Boban. At safety.
So Boban and
DeAndre
Jordan. I'm putting DeAndre Jordan at edge.
Okay.
I like that.
Of course, you're a big edge guy.
2 guard. That is 19 years old. Young two guard.
Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can think of. Would Josh Giddey clamp, though?
I don't know.
Josh Giddey, Paulo Banchero. Oh, he's not in the league.
Kuminga.
What?
The Cum Bucket.
And it's scroll down.
Moses Moody.
Shout out Moses Moody. Alfred Sengun.
Is a center.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot. Give me Giddey at corner.
Okay. It's...
Is that not where you'd put him?
You know, now that I'm looking at it, I probably have to put him there.
I mean, that's like the most athletic guy, I'd say, probably there. Three guard, yeah. The three that is 27.
Bro.
Ooh, is that Giannis? No, did Giannis just turn 28?
It's Giannis.
Ooh. Okay, I have a lot of options here.
Yeah.
I could give me Giannis at safety.
Yeah,
that's nasty. That is nasty. That's a ball hawk right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a ball magnet. He's bringing in all the balls.
Shut up.
Next player, we have a 5 again.
Okay.
That is 38, an old 5. Excuse the dogs. They're scampering. Okay, Chris Bosh, not in the league. Zaza in the league? I don't think Zaza retired. Is Marcin Gortat still in the league?
No.
I'm not seeing anybody in the league.
Nah.
Do you mean respin?
Yeah.
21. Okay. I'm gonna get some like stud now, aren't I?
21-year-old 5.
Is Triple J a 21-year-old? He's probably a bit older. Zion. Ooh, hold on. Okay. My options are Zion at linebacker.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes, James Wiseman.
KPJ. Give me Zion at linebacker.
Yeah.
That's a killer Mike right there. Speaking of killer Mike, Mike Tyson. Alright, next spin we got a 2 guard. First 2 guard for me. That is 28. I like that. Two guard. Is Freddie a 2 guard?
Bradley Beal. Yeah, Fred's a 2 guard.
Give me Marcus Smart at corner. I like that. That's probably the best pick that could have gotten. The best pick for a corner there. A 1. I got a 1.
Okay.
It's got to be a beefy 1 because it's either a linebacker or a D lineman.
Beefy 1.
Beefy 1, Kenobi.
That's what I get at Taco Bell. Yeah, let me get it.
24-year-old point guard. Please be bulky.
Lonzo. De'Aaron Fox. Bro, you could put De'Aaron Fox at linebacker and just send him off the edge every time.
Wait, go back up. Is Malik Monk 1? Okay, go back to the first 5. Is there anybody up there that I can use?
Lonzo.
Okay, Lonzo's a bit beefier though. Okay, I already yeah, give me Fox at linebacker. I got beefy, I need fast. He's like outside linebacker.
Yeah.
All right.
Last one.
Last
D
spin.
Lemon.
It's gotta be a big one.
Imagine you get JoJo.
Ooh, it's a 5.
Why did I say that?
Come on, 27. Yeah,
I don't think he's 27 because already. Oh yeah, he's 27.
Come on, 27. Come on, 27.
Oh! What are the literally? What are the odds?
He's 27, right?
He's either 27 or 28.
Oh, he's not.
28. You got Jokic, fat boy though.
I don't want Jokic. He's sloppy.
Fat boy Jokic?
And scroll down a bit. I might have to take Jokic.
Clint Capella. Bobby. Bobby on Draymond?
I want Bobby.
That's a good matchup.
Bobby. Well, that's
it.
That's it for the spin the wheel segment. I'll put up the end result here. Is that in frame?
Yeah.
Is there glare on it?
No.
Okay. I'll leave it there for a second so people can see. I got Zach has for his NFL offense Russell Westbrook at quarterback, Terry Rozier, Zach LaVine, and Joshua Primo at wide receiver 1, 2, and 3. Draymond Green at O-line, Jimmy Butler at running back, and Giannis Antetokounmpo at tight end. I have Bobby Portis at D-line, DeAndre Jordan at edge, Zion Williamson linebacker, De'Aaron Fox linebacker, Josh Giddey and Marcus Smart in the cornerback 1 and 2, and then Giannis Antetokounmpo at safety. I think that's a pretty even matchup. I honestly think I might edge out.
Yeah, no, I think you win. Honestly,
I like it though. Oh, you can't see it. Well, that's all we got for today's episode. Pretty productive episode. Talked about a lot. We'll try to be on next week.
No, we're gonna be.
Oh yeah. Next week the draft.
Yeah.
Next week's the draft.
We'll have it live.
We'll be live. What time's the draft start? Like 7?
8. We'll have it right here, and we'll be watching it right here.
Okay, we'll go live at 7:45.
Okay.
Next Thursday.
Okay.
That'll be the 28th.
28th. Yep.
So next time we'll be live is Thursday, the 28th of April, 7:45 p.m. I think that's the most prepared we've ever been for a film date.
Because we planned it last week.
Yeah.
We were just during the draft, and I thought it was today.
Yeah. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Let us know in the comments of any people you want, if you know any of the people we have access to want to come on the show, or even people that possibly could Zoom call in.
Yeah.
We'd be open to that.
Also, if you want more WWE content, other sports, it's baseball season.
Yeah.
I'll learn up for y'all. All right. Just let us know.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be live again next week.